Welcome back. I hope you guys had an awesome Easter weekend with your family and friends. Today's recipe is actually made a lot lighter than usual. So this is definitely going to be something that you're going to be able to do for lunch or dinner. I don't know if you've had coconut rice before, but I mean, it's amazing. It's so good. I grew up eating it, but I've never actually attempted to make it until now, so today's the day, I guess. So on the menu today is coconut rice with some grilled fish and some mango salsa to go on top of it, which is really, really exciting because I love combining those raw, fresh fruits and vegetables into my dishes, and I think it's gonna be really awesome and a nice, fresh summer dish. So let's see how it turns out. Okay, so this recipe works with any kind of white fish, so redfish, trout, anything like that. I'm actually using trout today, although I would have preferred to use redfish, but I have so much trout in the freezer right now, I might as well, use it. So we have our trout fillets, and we're actually just gonna marinate them with Tony Chachere's, but if you have any other seasoning that you prefer using, go ahead. Some blackened seasoning would also work. All right, we also want to put some fresh cilantro on there, so make sure you wash it, which I already did, it's already washed. So you want to cut off a little bit. You want to make it really, really small. And then just grab it, I don't know if you guys can see this, and you literally just want to sprinkle it onto the fish. All right, and last but not least, you want a lime. You literally just want to take that half a lime and just squirt it over the fish with the seasoning on it. Alright, so that's what you're going to end up with. So, after you've put everything on there, we're actually going to set it aside and we're going to make the rice now. Okay, so I have my handy dandy rice cooker right here, but you guys can also do this on the stove if you want to. The first thing you want to do is take some minced garlic and you want to put some olive oil inside of your rice cooker or your pot, and you want to let it kind of cook. For the rice, you're going to need obviously rice. I like white rice, but if you're trying to stay healthy, you can also use brown rice for this. I don't really know what brand this is. I'm sorry. I usually just buy the big bags and just empty them out in here. And then, so the rule of thumb for when you're making rice is that you're always going to make, for the amount of rice that you put in, you're going to put in double the liquid. So we're actually only going to make about half a cup because it's only for me. So that's about as even as it's going to get. So in this case, we are actually going to use coconut milk instead of the water. Normally, if you want to make rice, I would put in the garlic and put in the long onion, let them cook, and then put the rice and then put the water and then add some salt. So instead of water, you're going to use coconut milk. This is the only one that I found at the local grocery store. And again, I've never done this before, so I'll let you know if this brand is good or not. And you want to make sure you wash your rice before you use it. So take one of these after you've measured your rice, and we're just gonna literally just wash it. Don't be afraid to use your hands and kind of like go like this. All right. So now that you got your rice washed, I'm gonna set it right there, and we're gonna open this can. All right, so after we've got the can open, we're gonna pour the rice in the rice mix. Okay, and this is where you would actually put water in, but we're gonna put this coconut milk in, but we have to measure 1 cup. Gosh, I don't know how I feel about this. All right, we got 1 cup in. Now we want to mix it and add some salt. A little bit. Making only half a cup of rice. It's literally probably only going to take maybe 10 minutes for it to cook. So now we just put the lid on and we wait. Also, if you want to add some coconut flakes to it, you can actually find them in the bakery sections of most supermarkets, or you can buy them online. There's actually some online that are already toasted for you, but these are just cheaper if you buy this bag. I like the Baker's brand, and then I also buy the unsweetened kind. So we're gonna open this up and we're gonna stick some in the oven to get them nice and crispy, and then we're gonna mix them in with our rice to give it that little coconut texture that we want. All right, so we're gonna take some. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm eating coconut rice, I wanna feel the coconut in the rice. So I like a lot of this stuff, and I think it's also just better if you make more than you intend to put in it, because if anything, you can just not use it instead of having to make more. So right now I have kind of like a little bed of those coconut flakes, and I'm just gonna stick it in the oven. I had already set it to 360 for the fish, so I'm just gonna take advantage and stick it in there before I stick the fish in. Okay, so while we're waiting for our rice to finish cooking, we're actually gonna make the mango salsa. So what you're gonna need for that is a mango, some fresh cilantro, a red bell pepper, and if you like onions, I would suggest to put maybe like a little bit of a red onion in it. I just don't like onions, and a lime. So let's start. First, you wanna take the skin off the mango. All right, so we are going to cut them in as small little chunks as you can. All right. Put them into this bowl for now. Okay, next we're gonna do the red bell pepper. So same thing, try to get them small. Next is our cilantro. so good. Okay, so we're gonna take a lime. All right, and your salsa is done. Again, if you want to add some more color to it, red onion, great idea. Take our coconut flakes out of the oven and we're gonna put the fish in. Perfect. All right, and we're gonna put our fish in. Right, so now we're gonna wait for the coconut flakes to cool. Right, so our rice is done. I really wish y'all can see that. I can take this GoPro off. Alright, so our rice is done. Now we're gonna add some of these flakes. And literally just mix them in. Alright, time to get the fish out. Y'all, that smells so good. Alright, now it's time for plating. Alright guys. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look so good? Alright, so there you have it. I hope you guys like the video. Like always, let me know what you think in the comments. I really appreciate all the likes you guys are giving me. It means so much to me. I'm getting all the support. I really do just love being in the kitchen, so it's really awesome to be able to share all of these recipes with you. And yeah, till next time.